That's fun. G'day, welcome to Gamey. I'm Evan, and this week I'm joined by Davey Dave, Katie Kate, and Jessie Jess.
I'm never being referred to by my actual name ever again. Please.
You're just Jessie Jess.
Jessie Jess.
You sound like a train. You know, the old Jessie Jess, travelling through the mountains.
There she goes. Toot, toot.
Exactly.
I don't get that at all.
No, you don't think Jessie just sounds like a train?
No.
Pretty much the noise they make.
Is
Those
it the noise
cabooses.
Jessie
Yep.
Jess. Hello. That was more like you.
Perkins.
I'm full of coal.
I'm a coal train.
You're a coal train.
Not one of those fancy electric ones. Controversial.
No. Please, Evan, continue.
Now, I've always been a fan of the Call of Duty series. Feels like a really weird segue from the trains. I have a Call of Duty mug.
Oh, that shows that you were a fan. Can't get those unless you're a fan. I
Yeah.
tried.
They don't give that to anyone.
No. I said, hello, can I have a Call of Duty mug? And they said, name one Call of Duty. And I said, I don't know. Just
You could have just said Call of Duty.
I'm having a gun. Call of Duty, I'm having a gun.
Out September 23.
I believe it's the sequel to I'm Throwing a Knife.
Yeah, and they wouldn't give me the mug. It's the end of that story.
But the more recent releases are almost unrecognisable from where the series began. Well, at E3, Activision announced Call of Duty World War II, so the series is going back to its roots, would we say? Look at that. That's the past.
That's bloody World War II, that is.
That brings back
Believe
some
If I've seen
solid-
any World War II movies, of which I've seen upwards of 2.
Saving Private Ryan twice.
So there was Call of Duty 1, then Call of Duty 2, then I want to say Call of Duty 3.
You can say that.
I mean,
I'm
it's
letting you.
Sequentially, it
It's the
makes
kind of
sense.
thing. It's the kind of thing I could have written down before the show. But then they went to
Yeah.
Modern Warfare, and they just
Yeah.
so it was all World War II.
Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3 were all World War II, yeah.
And then they jumped ahead to present day with Modern Warfare, and then
Yeah.
they jumped even further with Advanced Warfare, Black Ops, and now Infinite Warfare.
Yes.
We're like well and truly now into like we've gone from World War II shooter to sci-fi shooter.
Yeah.
Now you've got like jetpacks and you can run off walls and stuff like that.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Parkour, sure.
Yeah, basically parkour.
I think, yeah, it's interesting how there was, in the 90s, there was a slew of kind of World War II games, first-person perspective games.
Yeah.
Like, Call of Duty, I think Medal of Honor was the other rival.
Yeah, Medal of Honor was great.
And I think Call of Duty just kind of took the initiative and moved away from
It needed to get away
World
from
War
that,
II.
right?
Yeah,
it
so
needed,
they did all
it needed
they
a
could.
change.
Yeah.
And I think being the more modern sci-fi sort of a game meant that it could build on things like the gameplay mechanics like movement and stuff a bit more. Because
Yep.
it makes sense that you can jump higher and run around off walls. You can't translate that to World War II. So it's kind of, it'll be
Jump
interesting.
pads in World War II. Boing.
But it'll be interesting to see if this is like a step back in terms of gameplay now.
Interesting.
Because
that
they
you should say
polished that quite well. Like I feel like
well,
in Infinite Warfare, it plays really nicely.
It does play nicely, but I think people got a bit fed up with how hectic it was, like in terms of especially the multiplayer. Like people are bouncing around, you're playing against like 8 to 16, 32 other people. And
It's pretty
Wow.
nuts.
there's
Yeah.
this stuff coming at you. See, for me, I don't play multiplayer games. I find them A, too hectic, and B, I don't like hearing about all the teenage boys my mother's had sex with.
I'd rather not know, right?
Couple of minutes, I'd prefer not to know. Some American kid will declare that he's had intimate relations with my mum, and I'm a champion of female rights. I think if my mum wants to express herself sexually with young men from America, that's fine. I'm not going to sex shame my mum. However, I don't want to hear about it, so I don't play multiplayer games.
That's fair.
Anyway, Infinite Warfare did not sell as well as Battlefield 1, which was the Battlefield.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, right? So it's kind of been going head to head with Battlefield for a while now.
Yeah, they've been the two rivals.
And Battlefield 1 was where it went from being a more or present day. But so Battlefield jumped ahead to present day. There was a future-based one, Battlefield 2142, if I'm remembering that right.
That's right. Yeah. So the futuristic.
Which I don't know if that was any good. I played it briefly, and my computer couldn't handle it. So I don't know what that game was like.
Too good.
Shutting down.
It's really poorly optimized.
That's totally it. They did 1942 and then they went 2142.
Yeah, and so only now with Battlefield 1, they've gone back to World War One.
Yeah, and nobody's done a World War One video game before. It
And
came
it's
out
great.
about
Battlefield
6 months
1,
ago.
I think I really enjoy it. I think it's a really great game. I think
Yeah.
they've done.
Do you get, like, is it really realistic? Like, do you get to live in a trench and shit yourself?
It's quite
good would that be?
realistic.
That'd be so great. You get dysentery.
Not quite that realistic.
Oh,
It's
well.
like 6 months of just sitting there,
Yeah,
getting
cold.
you're freezing your arse
And you're
off, and
watching your friends go over the top, and they
Yeah.
don't come back.
then they're gone. And then you get like 1 minute of running over the top
Yeah.
and shooting one like rifle off and then dying. That's the
Yeah.
whole game. 6
Yeah.
months of nothing, and then 1 minute of that.
Jeez, I'd play it.
But the quality, the graphics of those trenches,
And
beautiful.
the mud. Oh,
Oh, mamma mia.
Mwah.
that's a spacimitable.
But it is quite a realistic game. I think it's like.
It's World War One if it was directed by Michael Bay. So none of the sitting around,
Yeah, okay.
getting dysentery, writing letters back home to your loved ones. It's all about action. Some crazy stuff happens, like a level where you're an Italian soldier and you've got like all this armor on. So you basically, that's a
It's Mario.
It's the water crazy. I am a messenger pigeon, sir. Is this the game where you can play as a messenger pigeon?
I wish.
I swear I saw some footage of a messenger pigeon.
Is this Battlefield 1? You can do that.
Actually, now that you mention it.
I haven't-
Keen. I'm
I haven't
so
got
keen on a whole game
Wow.
of just that.
I haven't gotten
want
to the
70
messenger
hours
pigeon
of just that.
part of the campaign.
I did not know that. I played half the game. I missed the best half.
You can
My
play
favourite part is the Australian campaign, though.
Oh, so good. And you're basically Shane Ramsey from Neighbours. That's the actual guy.
Is it
It's
really?
the actual actor.
Wow.
Shane Ramsey.
I'm so glad they got real Australians to voice it as well, because you hear bad accents in games, but the accents in this are refreshingly good.
He has some wonderful lines. He's like, "Oh yeah, fuck this shit." I'm paraphrasing slightly, but he.
Mwah.
Fucking hell, you could have killed me. But I didn't. No, sure fucking didn't. Fucking Brits. Shelling their own position to cover a retreat. Fuck.
So
Still call Australia home.
I'm pretty sure not only did they get an Aussie actor, they got an Aussie screenwriter just to go, here's what an Aussie would actually
Yeah.
say.
It's
fuck
nuanced.
When
this.
faced with machine guns and water.
Oh, fuck this. It is fact.
Shit.
I'm rooted.
Where's me bloody Tim Tams, mate? Where's me care package?
There's a new multiplayer mode called War Mode.
Yep. In a war game, really?
Yeah. But it's like, so instead of a team deathmatch or something, it's more of a objective-based multiplayer mode, which sounds kind of fun.
Do you know what you actually kind of happens?
It's basically you got your, it's a multiplayer game, so you've got your two teams, and it's just objective-based, so you want to go around and rather than just the goal being shoot each other, it's more of a,
capture the
you have to
flag.
defend this thing
Yeah.
or repair this bridge or whatever
Oh,
while
yeah.
the other team is trying to kill you.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to a solid campaign and that kind of spectacular action set pieces that they have
Yeah,
in Call of Duty.
hopefully they can match Battlefield 1 with that, because I think Battlefield 1 is sort of the gold standard and so much better than all of the Call of Duty series.
Some wonderful variety in Battlefield 1, like you had the mission where you were, like I said, that kind of Iron Man like Italian
Yeah.
guy going through the Alps.
Yep.
You had climbing on a Zeppelin. 'Cause
Yeah.
Zeppelins were a big part
That's
of World War
heaps of
One,
fun.
Oh,
so
that'd be great.
that was kind of interesting.
Yep.
And
Wow.
each campaign, there was about 5, was so different and so unique.
And a carrier pigeon?
Yes.
That's pretty unique, right?
Right.
I hope that, when in GTA when you hop in a car and you can press the button for the horn, I hope you can make a coo.
That's a good pigeon.
Thank you. It's my only skill.
I'm impressed.
So another thing to look forward to for PC is the 4K remaster of Starcraft, which Blizzard has set a release date for now. It's coming to PC and Mac on August 14th. And so the original Starcraft is free as well now. They've made it free.
StarCraft was back.
think it's
I was
good
going to
at
say
Stair
back
craps.
great in the day, but it was great back in the day.
They had it on Nintendo
It's-
64, and I never
Really?
never
What?
quite. Yeah, there was a
That
Nintendo
would be
64
difficult.
release of StarCraft, and I thought, how would you do like? It has split screen multiplayer.
Oh, yeah,
And I always
right.
thought a real time strategy game with split screen multiplayer, like you can see what your opponent's doing. Like
Yeah, it's dumb.
You can see-
You need to set that thing up where you got the two TVs back to back, so
Yeah, that's
the
what
other
you
person doesn't know what you're planning.
yeah,
Yeah.
That you got a Zerg rush coming, and it was huge when it came out. As you can see, and as you were aware from playing it for free this week, it's actually quite basic in terms of graphics,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the dynamics are great. It's got a real stone, paper, scissors type of deal going on with the three kind of selectable kind of classes. So you got Protoss, who are kind of like crazy alien kind of warriors, kind of like the enemies in Halo. You've got the humans, who are human, and then
Correct.
you've got the Zerg, who are kind of like aliens from the H.R. Geiger alien films.
yeah.
Great dynamics, wonderful game. It's so good to see this get a new skin because those graphics can put people off.
And especially when you play it, like I loaded it up this week, and it's still like 4:3. Like you can't change the resolution. You can't go widescreen. I felt really cramped.
Yeah.
Yeah, being able to play it in 4K, it's going to be
Four.
pretty cool.
Holy heck, I'm going to have to buy a new TV.
But also, like, apparently you'll be able to switch between the versions just by clicking a button, which I guess
Really?
would be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's kind of good, isn't
You've been
it?
playing the game and just switch back to the old 1998 style.
Let's travel back 20 years, shall we? Boom.
Well, this is kind of blowing my mind actually seeing this now because I don't think I have seen it since the 90s. And I
Yeah.
remember being really frightened by how realistic it was and being like, it could happen tomorrow. I've seen the future. I'm just seeing this now. It's wild how your standard changes.
Yeah, I had the
Yeah.
same feeling loading it up on the computer this week. I was like, whoa, this looked better in my head.
Yeah.
Speaking of 4K remasters, Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy has taken the world by storm.
Taking the world by storm.
Yeah. If you're gonna put that in your intro, then you're
There's an
gonna
exclamation
it's gotta be
mark as
razzle
well.
dazzle. Take the world by storm.
Fellas, have you heard about this?
I was tired when I was writing that script, and that's all I wrote. Anyway,
1942. Crash Bandicoot's back.
so I never played the original Crash Bandicoot. And I picked up the remaster this week and started playing it. It's hard. I'm not sure if it's really my kind of game. I find it more frustrating than fun.
Yeah, it's a very challenging platformer. When it came out, I think games back then were a lot harder and a lot more challenging, and that was part of the thrill of them, kind of dying and starting again and
Just doing
at
the
a
same thing
checkpoint.
over and over and over again, trying to pass
Yeah.
the level.
I would
Yeah.
argue it's more challenging because it's so poorly made. Like they didn't know how to do this. Like I hated it.
Or am
back
I just
then.
really? Are we just really bad at it? Maybe that's.
No, it's clunky. It's really, I don't know, it's just like it was like I made it. Like I did enough time to learn how to make it look that good, but it's still really not my calling.
What type of game are you gonna create then, Kate?
Pretty much this.
Yeah, cool. What type of animal would you be?
A ladybug.
Ah, good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'd crush people in my wings. I'd turn around and snap them in half.
That's
that would be my special
That's the classic move, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
great.
And then the rest of us like running away, being like, "Oh, I'm fragile. I'm a bug." Be careful. I'm a bug. The game is called "Be Careful. I'm a bug."
Hey, I'm pre-ordering.
That's
I want it. Be careful, I'm a bug.
So it's a remaster of the first 3 Crash games. That's Crash Bandicoot, Cortex Strikes Back, and Warped. And they've all been redone with 4K graphics. They even got the old voice actors in to redo the dialogue and stuff.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty cool.
Do they sound
It's
like
it
this?
looks. Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
I don't know what they say in this.
Here I go.
Careful now. I should get them to voice my ladybug game.
Okay, gotta jump. Come on. Oh, I'm scared. Hang on, I'll try again.
I've fallen over and I can't get up.
No, I'm just gonna rest here for a bit. I'm real tired. I'm 100 years old.
This cup of tea is too hot.
My grandson never visits me anymore.
He just wants my money. Can I hide my money in this game?
You really get an insight into, like, there's just so much character in this remaster,
depth.
you know?
The
Yeah,
depth.
they've really, that's what was missing with the original Crash Bandicoot. And they're like, let's give them more depth.
I've got a lot of issues with Crash Bandicoot. Like, I don't even like his body.
Hey, wowzers.
I like, it's not
What's wrong with his body? His legs fall off.
He's... No, I don't like him. I don't like the way it's hard to like. I was playing this before the N.Sane trilogy, which is. I've also got problems with the N.Sane. I think that you're going into this if you loved the game back then.
Yeah.
But I didn't love the game back then, and I find it even more frustrating now. You will not have my money.
No.
I shan't give it to you.
Fair enough.
Isn't it even weird the way that, like, it's obviously a 90s game, but they've even given it a 90s name, like N.Sane.
Yeah.
They've got
Yeah, it's-
N.Sane.
Yeah.
I'm
like
surprised
that.
it wasn't an apostrophe.
And to
Crash
Crash Bandicoot,
Bandicoot.
I say bye bye bye. Kate Dehnert signing out.
Kate, show's not over. It's just, mate, you got to stick around. You can't
Awkward.
leave.
It's awkward if I don't leave.
What games would you want to see remastered?
I would like to see Barbie's horse riding adventures.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
In 4K on your PS4 Pro?
In 5K, forget the 4.
VR.
VR. Yes. Imagine.
That would be great.
That'd be awesome. Yes.
My arms are so slim. Ooh.
So that's it for this week. Subscribe to the channel for more episodes every Monday. Bye. I've got to come up with a better sign off.
Hey, believe in yourself.
People click away by the end anyway.
No one's watching by the end. That's what the YouTube stats say.
Hi, Evan's shy, but I would like to say smash that MF like button. Mwah.